Well, good morning, viewers. Again, we've moved from the restoration Lancia about half an hour ago to a very interesting car here owned by Jeff. Thanks for coming along. How long have you been collecting Lamborghinis for, or Italian cars, I should say?
Oh, look, I've been collecting them on and off for 20 years, but the Lamborghini fetish started probably a couple of years ago, particularly the V12, the older V12 Lamborghinis are my thing.
So this has obviously got an interesting history, but what prompted you to buy this one, or was it an opportunity?
Oh, a combination of both. I've been looking for one of these on and off for about 5 years. So yeah, knowing that they're a bit of a quirky throw out of the Lamborghini factory, something a bit different.
Well, what exactly is it? Because we've had people there saying we've never seen one of these before, so tell us.
It's a Lamborghini LM002, which is Lamborghini Militare 002. So it's a SUV, four-wheel drive, full setup with a V12 motor, the same as the Countach.
So the Militare influences was made for the army, or originally made?
Well, they pitched a contract to try and get the American military vehicle contract, but I think that went to Humvee, as we now know. So they had this project left over, and they sort of evolved it into a luxury SUV.
So going back, this is what year model is this?
This is one of the later ones. So they started making them in '86. This is a '91. So they went from '86 to '93. They did 328, and this is one of the 48 American versions, which they sold into North America.
So you imported this into Australia?
Correct, yeah, this came out of North America.
So only one in Australia?
Correct, I think, that I know of.
Right, well let's say it is. Whereabouts are the other ones, to your knowledge?
There's quite a few obviously in North America. They're quite popular in Germany and Russia. There's a couple in the UK. There's one I believe, in New Zealand, if it's still there. There's one in Jakarta, there's one in South Africa, and I think there could be a couple in Japan, but I'm not sure.
So is there an unofficial LM002 club?
Oh, I don't know if there's a club as such, but there's certainly a forum where you can connect, because as with all old Lamborghinis, sometimes the parts are a bit hard to get, so you need to know someone who's got one.
We're intrigued by these, I don't know whether they're tractor tyres or Boeing jet tyres, but what would it cost someone off the street who didn't know where to buy one properly? It cost.
Well, that's the challenge. The Scorpion, there is a specific tyre made by Pirelli for this car with a very strengthened sidewall, so you can do 300 k's an hour or go through the desert if you want. And Pirelli, because it's only 328, Pirelli do them in limited runs. So I think the last I saw on a forum, a set of 4 was about 10 grand US, and they were a 2008 Pirelli.
So. How many spare tyres you got?
I've got one set which I managed to get with the car, thankfully. Usually when you find an LM, there'll be a few spares going with it, but they might be a bit old. You know.
So tell us, I mean, you've now got a club licence, and you can drive this with the left-hand steering, so give us a bit of a rundown. Manual?
It's a 5-speed manual, so it runs a ZF, so the engine is obviously quite exquisite, as is always with Lamborghinis, but it runs a 5-speed ZF, so it's a pretty straightforward car to drive. Very heavy on the clutch. It's got power assisted steering, so it's not too bad, but it tracks all over the place with these big tyres in the front.
It's fuel injection? It's
a fuel injected, yeah. So this is the later LM002s had fuel injection, the same system that they used in the Diablo.
All right. Now, a question we normally ask these prize collectors: what sort of speed can we expect to get out of it on us without telling the coppers?
I'm not sure. This is wearing pretty old tyres, so I wouldn't be doing much over about 85 k's an hour, maybe 100. But I've seen YouTube videos where you've got guys doing sort of 250 k an hour type setup in one of these, but they'd be braver men than I.
Well, folks, you better come along and see this beautiful. Some people said it looks like a ute, but that's only layman's language. It'll be on display on Sunday the 5th of March in Lygon Street, where I'm standing now, the Italian auto icon. So Jeff, we're looking forward to seeing your car here. Only one in Australia, and so is Little Italy. So thanks, viewers.